Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's recap. We've had a really busy week. And of course, the big news was last night, yesterday afternoon, the baseball season started. Unfortunately, the Mets dropped their first one to Houston 3-1. Our starter, Clay Holmes, had a tough afternoon because his sinker just wasn't working. But look, there's 161 more games, and this I'm going to say this is sort of a one-off. But anyway, moving on to other news. Luckily, my daughter-in-law Catherine sent me some snapshots of our granddaughter Liz. And you're talking about one super athletic girl. Here are a couple of pictures from her last ski race of the season. And here's a couple more of her in her lacrosse uniform. I don't know when the lacrosse season starts. I know she started practicing. Yeah, I enjoy these pictures. Now, my daughter Eileen, she had some big news this week. She graduated from her basic violin class. Here's the group graduation photo. Now, you may not realize, but I'll mention to you, Eileen, now, in addition to working a full-time job at Google, she ran a half marathon, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And in the next 6 weeks, she's got 2 more half marathons coming up. So learning the violin, running these marathons, working at Google, you're talking about a very busy little girl. Well, she's not a little girl anymore. Anyway, well, let's go on to our regular feature, our Eye on Vero Beach. And this week, we're going to take you to a little different place. For this week's Eye on Vero, I've come out to the Vero Beach Dog Park. It's right behind me. It's actually 5 acres. It's got 3 large areas for big dogs, little dogs, and quiet dogs. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty interesting place. A lot of people there socializing. The dogs are hanging out with their friends. And, it's really something. I mean, the Vero Beach Dog Park has its own webpage. And by the way, you can look it up, just Vero Beach Dog Park. Yeah, it's a little bit off the tourist track, the major tourist track, but well worth visiting if you have a dog, or I guess even if you don't have a dog. And by the way, coming up on April 5th through April 9th, you can get your dog's picture taken here. I don't know if it's free or not, but they're getting a professional photographer to do it. That's this week's Eye on Vero. Well, on behalf of the entire Vero Beach community, I really encourage you, if you come down here and you bring your woof with you, we'd be delighted to have you at the dog park. I know everybody would welcome you. It's a very sociable, very friendly place. And it's pretty. It's right next to the marina. So anyway, that's this week's report. Looking forward to some Mets victories here. And of course, it's not until next week that the Mets have their home opener at Citi Field. And we'll, of course, have complete coverage of that. You can fully expect it. You can rely on it. So anyway, that's this week's report. Everybody have yourselves a really nice weekend. The weather here is absolutely fabulous. We'll see you next Friday. Take care.